Okay, testing the mic. All right. This is a first time script tips for actors live video, and I have been troubleshooting this all day, so hopefully everything goes smoothly. Um, this video is about how to build a voiceover studio for free that you can use at home for all of your voiceover auditions. Now, this isn't going to be something that's going to produce the same quality level as like a professional studio that might cost you thousands of dollars, obviously, but especially if you're just getting started in the voiceover industry, this is a great way to keep your overhead costs down. Before you start getting out there and getting auditions and potentially booking work and actually making some money from this. It's a great way to still have your quality sound good without breaking the bank, essentially. So to get started, all you're going to need is a cardboard box and then some egg cartons, some tape, a wire hanger, and some pantyhose / leggings. Get your mind out of the gutter. Well, I'll explain those in a bit. To start, the size of the box, you want to make sure it's a decent enough size. You don't want it to be too small. You need to be able to fit your microphone in there and then have enough room for the egg cartons, which are going to operate as like the soundproofing material. So you want it to be a decent enough size. It doesn't need to be huge though, or anything like that. Most of your packages probably from Amazon or something like that. You can use, or if you want to go to a store like Aldi's or liquor stores always have a bunch of boxes, if you're over the age of 21. I don't know, do you have to be over the age of 21 to get liquor store boxes? I digress. I'm going to get into the weeds on that if I keep going. You could go to Walmart. You can go to like Home Depot and Lowe's, but I think they sell boxes. I don't think you could get them for free. And that's what this thing's all about, free. So, yeah, get a box with a decent size. Next up is going to be your egg cartons. All right. So the egg cartons are going to act as your soundproofing material. So you're going to kind of place them in here. You want to measure it out beforehand. You might have to make some cuts like I had to with this guy. To make sure you cover as much of the space as possible. And then after that, oh gosh, there we go. And then after that, you just pull out a bunch of strips of duct tape, fold them onto the back like so. Now I've gotten started already with them on here. So I'm going to continue doing that from here, filling up this space. So bear with me. I at least already put the tape out to try to make everybody's lives a little easier so you're not too bored watching me put all this in. Oh gosh, so delicate. Trying not to screw this up. Ugh. There's one. Oh my God, duct tape is so sticky. That's the other thing. You don't have to use duct tape. I'm using duct tape just because I thought it would be easier to show. You can go to the dollar store and grab a roll of these for $1. I guess this technically isn't free. I misspoke. You can go to the dollar store, or if you're at home and you just got a spare roll of duct tape, that works. You can also use glue. Glue will be fine. Like any kind of adhesive. Is going to work just fine. That's just going to be to make sure that those things stay up and against the sides of the cardboard box as much as possible. Okay, I might have to use more tape here, it seems. So I apologize, guys. I did not measure this all out correctly. At the very least, I've used too much tape on my earlier ones. Oh no, the duct tape's so sticky. Oh, I've ruined it. No. Okay. All right, more duct tape it is. All right, let's try this again. Yeah, so one of the things I want to say, you could potentially use this while traveling. If you don't have this stuff like taped on the inside, like this was something that I used when I first started in voiceover, and it was a big help. I was able to book a lot of commercial work before I felt the need to kind of upgrade my recording space. Yeah, so the one that I had was you didn't have to use egg cartons. You can use like styrofoam, any kind of just like absorbent material is the idea here. You don't want to be in a space that's like too large or anything like that. That's why it's inside of the box here. And then you want something to kind of help keep the sound from like bouncing around or you know, echoing or anything like that. You want to keep it contained in here is the idea. So, there we go. So I was using styrofoam that I had like measured out and cut, and then like slid into each of these parts. And so it kind of, I didn't have to like glue it or anything. So they also came out. So I would just like take them out when I traveled, and then I would fold the box up and, you know, go wherever I needed to for travel and then put it all back out together. Now, you don't need something like that necessarily. Something that you can do instead is just use your phone and just don't go into like a bathroom or anything like that, because that's where it's going to be echoey, like off those like tile flooring and stuff like that. You're going to want to go under your bed, basically. Not underneath it like you're hiding from a monster or looking for a monster, but underneath the sheets and comforter of your bed, and then just record into your cell phone. Now, that being said, that is the one area you can use your cell phone. I know voiceover artists who do use their cell phone to record their stuff. You can use your cell phone, but the audio on the mic is substantially like not up to par, ultimately. The mic I was told to use when I first started was a Yeti Blue mic. There might be some cheaper options out there now, but this is the Yeti Blue. It's a great microphone. It's only like $135, $140, something like that. It's been a while since I bought one, but they're pretty affordable. You can use those for a variety of things too. You can use them for your voiceover auditions. You can use them to podcast. You can use them to stream. I was trying to use this guy in my Focusrite Scarlet Red mixer for this video, but I was having some technical issues. But yeah, the Yeti Blue mic is a great mic. That's going to be your only real kind of initial overhead, which isn't too bad if you're trying to get started in a career of that. I would also recommend, ooh, this is going to be tricky. I'm trying to get it into this space here, but I got the duct tape. Dun, dun, dun. If you're getting started in voiceover, wait, I need to focus. Hold on. Oh gosh. Come on, duct tape, work with me here. Oh. There we go. We've got it. Yeah, baby, we've got it. I just used one of these big guys. My girlfriend makes Vietnamese honeycomb cakes as a side business. And so we go through a lot of eggs. So I'm usually buying the like 60 pack of eggs. Oh, so we had a couple of these guys, and it's going to work great as our back pad. But if you're interested in getting started in voiceover, I highly recommend getting yourself an agent. Like anything else in this business, the agent is just going to help protect you with professional work, as opposed to like work that you're finding on your own, which could potentially be sketchy, whatever. And then also you'll have somebody who's just familiar with like what, you know, how to negotiate rates and things like that. Now you can go on to sites like Voices 123 and places like that and find your own work. That I think that requires a membership though, and I think you have to like pay to submit each time and stuff. It can get pricey, is my point. And again, you know, some of the work on there is good, but I think a lot of the work goes there for clients who maybe can't or don't want to go through an agent. So, you know, then I have to question like how good is the actual rates and stuff. But again, if you're getting started, it's a good site to use and a good way to get some experience. But yeah, I would recommend you guys get an agent. You definitely got to get the microphone, have a little setup like this, and you are good to start recording. From there, you can grow as you go. It's also beneficial for voiceover, especially to have a reel. With a lot of the acting stuff, like on-camera stuff, it's not always required as much. You know, when you're first starting out, to like necessarily need a reel, your headshot is the most important thing, right? Because that's what everybody is seeing first, whether it's your agents, casting directors, producers, whatever. And then they're going to watch your auditions. You know, and then beyond that, they're going to look for, oh, hey, thanks so much for joining. And then beyond that, they're going to look for like, you know, what experience you have and things like that. But for voiceover, you know, they can't cast you based off of your look. It's literally just off of your voice. So it is beneficial for them to hear an example of your voice. For that, I do recommend you guys either, you know, go to a voiceover coach. And a lot of them have professional studios that they're also willing to offer to like record a reel as part of the classes or the workshop, whatever. Or booking your own studio, getting together some scripts that you think are in your range or in your voice type, right? And then putting together, you know, really a minute is all you need. We live in a pretty like fast moving country, fast moving civilization, definitely a fast moving industry. A minute is really all of anybody's time you're going to get. Hey, Madav, great to see you again, man. Or well, I guess hear from you. It's been a minute. I hope you're doing well, man. Okay, so now we've gotten these taped. Although this top one is looking a little, janky. I'm gonna have to put some more tape on that. But these side ones are looking good. This guy's looking good. This back one's looking good, right? So here we are. We've got it pretty well insulated. We've got some spaces, right? Like here and stuff like that maybe we want to fill up, and like down here and up here and stuff. Something that you can do with that is if you have any like old socks. Honestly, I know it sounds kind of gross. I mean, hopefully they're not like too dirty, but you can put them in here and fill that space up. So your microphone is going to go here. And then if you really want to get fancy, you can put some egg cartons on these flaps as well to just help insulate the sound. But the ideal is that these will be just kind of helping to contain the sound as you're recording. Now, the next step that we want to go into is your wire hanger. I promise this video is not sponsored by Comet Professional Dry Cleaning. I just so happen to have a hanger from them. I don't have too many wire hangers anymore. My girlfriend, we got very bougie, and we have only fancy hangers now. No more wire hangers. So I had to kind of go deep into our older closets to find one. Did not think ripping paper would be this difficult. I'm showing how weak I am right now. Mana, what do you got? School started. Oh, well, cool, man. I hope school's going well. School started, so I don't have a lot of time to do acting. Well, I appreciate you stopping in for the video, man. I hope school's going well. And, you know, even if you can't take acting classes, just even, you know what I mean? Reading some plays, in my opinion, just watching TV and movies, it sounds like a pretty good gig to me, can constitute as working on acting. Just make sure that you're looking at all of it when you're watching with an observant eye, you know, and see what you can take away or what you can learn while you're also being entertained. Okay. Next up, our wire hanger. And the reason it's got to be wire instead of any of the plastic ones is we got to bend this guy. So you need something that's bendable. So the idea here is you kind of want to get this into as much of a circle as you can, bending it into as much of a circle as you can. This doesn't need to be perfect by any means. So I'm making it kind of like into this, right? This doesn't need to be perfect, but this is the idea. You want to get it into as much of a circle as you can. And then this guy just goes right up on top here. So it's basically going to act as your pop filter. So we're hanging it right in there. Now, that's not going to work on its own, right? You just, hello. For those of you who don't know what a pop filter is, very quickly. So this is a pop filter. And the idea is, do you ever notice when you're speaking into, like, say, your phone, especially if you're on, like, oh my God, speaker. If you're on speaker or whatever, like your P's and your D's and your V's, any of that kind of stuff, it really like punches, right? And peaks on your microphone. This pop filter is going to help mute, or not mute, but like condense a lot of that. So that's kind of what you're going to want here. This on its own does not get to do that. Now, these are my girlfriends. I swear. These are my girlfriends. She will kill me if I actually cut these, so I'm not going to. But the idea here is that you put these around your new circle that you've just made with the hanger here. And then just take some scissors and cut, and then just twist them off, and you've got yourself a little pop filter right there. So you can go to the dollar store. They'll have like pantyhose or leggings for pretty cheap, like a buck or so. There we go. And yeah, so then you put this baby right here. And again, your microphone, ideally, let's see if I can get this off here. Now I have my microphone raised on this stand here, so I don't have my platform for it readily available. But again, use your imagination just a little bit. Your microphone is going to land in here, and then you've got your pop filter. And bada boom, you've got yourself a voiceover studio for free that you guys can use. And I'm telling you, this will honestly, it will make a significant difference if you're just using like your cell phone in an open room. How you can enhance this, the quality of this. Take this and go into a closet if you can, if you have like a shelf that maybe you can hang it, or some type of table or something like that that you can set it on, and go into a space like a closet where you've got clothes and stuff like that. That's just going to help insulate you even more. Now, if you don't have a closet or anything like that, remember how I talked about the idea of these egg cartons here is to help insulate the sound in the same way that something like this is doing. That doesn't count for what's behind you, right? So you don't want all of your noise to bounce off and go behind you. It's going to sound like open space and stuff like that back there. So a way to enhance this as well is, if you don't have a closet that you can go into, finding some type of blanket to put over you in the top of this box, or towels or something like that. Just something that can be behind you to help catch that sound behind you as well. It will really help insulate you inside of this. And then a final step you can do, if you have some old clothes or if you have some towels, wrap it around the outside of this box. Just put some towels around here. If you want to use that duct tape, even, you can like duct tape a couple of towels so that you don't have to like, worry about it coming off or coming down or falling off or anything like that. But once you've got that, you guys are going to be all set to record. You just got to get that microphone. But even if you are using your cell phone, put your cell phone in here. It will still, you'll see a vast improvement. All right. I hope that was helpful for you guys. I'm going to log off here. But if you decide to build one of these at home, please snap a picture and send it to me. I would love to. I would love to see how these guys all turn out. Again, you don't have to use egg cartons. You can use whatever kind of absorbing material you want on the interior there. Hey, Anthony, how's it going, man? If you guys have any questions before I log off, I got a couple of minutes. Otherwise, I will head off, and this will be the end of the video. Thank you for the people who were able to join. This will be going up on my YouTube channel, so if you did miss it and you're watching it after now, please like and subscribe to the channel, or share it and get other people to like and subscribe. It's definitely helped grow it so far. And I want to try to come up with these videos every single week. Things have just gotten busy on the acting side of things, so I haven't been able to be as frequent as I've wanted to. But I do have some stuff lined up, some videos that I'm going to make. And that also reminds me, if you guys have any questions or topics about the acting industry that you would like me to cover and make a video on, please comment in one of my video comments below and let me know. Because I definitely want to be able to help you guys answer any questions that you might have about the industry. There's it's a very ethereal industry a lot of times. So I like being able to help navigate as much as I can. Cool. Anthony just stopping by for the live. Awesome, man. Well, I'm going to hop off. Thank you again, guys. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one.